welcome to this week's recap of The Amazing Race.
It's back!
It's been so long.
100 years ago, or it seems, they were in Asia.
Thanks, basketball.
Well, Laura and Tyler had their date night.
Yes.
Fireworks
They're
in
out on
more
the
ways
water.
than one.
Yeah, well, they're like, oh, we're really focused on the race right now. They're in the friend zone.
I think they're
We'll
more.
see. We'll see.
Get your ass to Munich, Germany.
All right, so
Yeah, they didn't go to Berlin. They love me in Berlin, baby.
once they get there, they have to find this clothing shop, and we'll get there.
All right, so everybody's on the same flight.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, what a downer.
Sorry.
For the people, who were ahead. Get your asses into some lederhosen costumes.
Yay!
And go to
How fun were those costumes?
Peter Tower. I love those traditional German wear, baby.
Yeah, so
Zucker, baby.
once they get to the tower, they have to climb up all the way to the top to look for the marked cars.
Oh, I had flashbacks to vacation.
Bunker Hill!
Bunker Hill Monument. Don't ever do it in the summer.
Yeah, so then once they find the cars, they have to drive to...
Schlafenwagenfabrik.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Sounds
Go
good.
there.
So Laura and Tyler decided to switch cars.
I don't know why they switched cars.
I think one of them was like up on the curb or something.
So
they were like, let's not deal with this. Let's just get this other one. I don't know.
Alright,
So
well,
they ended up leaving their fanny pack in the car.
Tyler left his fanny pack in there.
Well, it had like their passports and all their money and everything, so you can't really go anywhere without that.
So they figured, let's just go and do the task and we'll wait for the car to show up.
Yeah, because I mean, they didn't realize it until
They got there.
they got to blah, 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 blah.
Schlafenwagenfabrik.
Yeah, well,
All right.
Kurt and Bergen had other issues.
They couldn't drive stick, so they had to leave their car parked and take a taxi.
Well, they tried to drive a little bit in the car, and it was just like so bad. So they were like, let's just...
I'm sorry,
Let's take a
if you're
taxi.
going on the Amazing Race, you know damn well that you're gonna learn. You're gonna have to know how to drive a stick.
You have to go in knowing how to drive stick. I'm sorry, you just do.
BS. I'm calling BS on that one.
Yeah.
Well,
There was
Jeff-
some tension though, I just want to say, because
Yeah.
Bergen wanted to keep trying, and Kurt was all like, let's just take the penalty and move on.
Right. Because they're not having a love connection.
They're not. Jeff and Jackie though,
Woo, they were arguing hardcore.
she was like, don't cut me off again, run! He's like, you're so annoying!
Just shut up!
It was tense.
Yeah.
I mean, a while later, they were just like, oh, I'm sorry, like, just
was
don't tell me
that
to
us?
shut up. So it was good to see them back to their
I
normal,
really liked them a lot, but they found Tyler's bag in the car and they didn't say anything even when they asked them directly.
they just ignored them, and they, like, buried it in the car.
Yeah.
But Laura and Tyler went to look for it, and they found it.
Yeah, it was kind of
I thought it was kind of
uncool.
creepy that they didn't give it to them right
I
when
do
they
like
saw
Jackie, though. I think she's kind of cool.
them. I do like them, but I didn't
Yeah.
like that they did that.
Well, Mike and Rochelle kind of got lost.
They got really lost.
They got really lost.
And they weren't very good at driving stick either.
No. All right. Well, once they got to Schlafenwagenfabrik, they had to use the rear view camera and drive backwards through a winter wonderland.
Yeah, so then they had to use the back it up camera in the car.
How cool was that white, beautiful deer that was standing with the little girl at the end of,
So cute.
and the guy in the polar bear suit.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. So as they're
Wow,
driving
look.
backwards, they see like a few letters at a time, and they have to piece them together to figure out the next location.
Oh no, we must go to Schliersee. And we have to drive there in our Fords.
Right.
Alright, so Bergen and Kurt.
They arrive there in their taxi, and they have to wait for 2 hours.
Because they couldn't drive backwards in their
2-hour penalty.
invisible Ford.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no,
That's
that
so
was
sad.
a bummer. So
They just had to watch all the other teams go by.
next stop, boat. You had to row out to a clue.
I love when they put the clues in little baggies.
That's so cool.
Cute.
Alright, so it was a detour. It was either Stein or Stack.
Okay, let's talk about Stein first.
Well, you had to go to Wolfsea Hall and carry 22 Steins all at once.
Yes. So each person carried 11.
Yes. Or some carried less and the men carried more. But you know who didn't carry a lot? Haley and Blair. They kept dumping them on the
She
floor.
dumped multiple times. That was a lot of beer going to waste.
It was like a tidal wave of beer. Somebody came out with a squeegee and just like squeegeed it off. I'm sure that happens all the time.
Probably.
Vomit too, I'm sure.
Oh, Allie and Steve were just blowing through every challenge this week. They were on a roll.
Matt and Ashley weren't doing too shabbily either.
Yeah.
All right, so at Stack, you had to stack 15 crates and stand on top of them.
Which doesn't sound that hard, but
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to pull out the rope suits, you know, so that you didn't break your neck.
Yeah, well, of course. And once you got past 10, you weren't allowed to hold the bottom anymore.
That's scary.
You had to use your stick to lift it up.
Yes, you... Take this crate.
Yeah, so it took a while for them to figure out, like, have one person climb up.
Right. So Haley and Blair, they switched over to this one, and I guess they did better because they made it through.
Yeah.
But Mike and Rochelle, he couldn't do it.
So and Rochelle was trying it.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm afraid of heights. This is effed up.
But she did it for her son.
Yeah, that was cool.
You know, I changed my opinion of them.
I didn't like them at first, but...
Me too.
I'm coming around.
I know. They worked really well together, and I like that she did it for her son, so they're moving up the list for me. So, next stop, drive to Marcus Weissmeyer Museum.
Yeah, way too much fun with this Germany leg.
I'm sorry.
It's a roadblock.
Oh, no.
One teammate has to learn and perform a love song. They have to woo their teammate.
The moon's so sheen. Alright, so if you got it wrong, they dumped a bucket of water on you.
Oh, that did not look
great.
pleasant.
I think there was only like one guy who did the
Yeah, I think Mike was the only guy who actually did this roadblock.
And he really rocked it out. Oh, no, that's not true. Blair did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he did a good job, too. She was loving it. All right, so after they managed to do that, it's pit stop time.
Woo!
Lake Spitzingsee.
It looks so gorgeous. I want to go there.
I want to go everywhere in Europe, but especially Germany, because it's my country.
Okay.
All right.
So, first in this leg, Allie and Steve, they just were so on it in this leg. It was crazy.
They were like a tornado team.
They were great. And they were heavily rewarded.
They were. They each won a 2015 Ford Focus.
That's quite a prize.
That's an awesome prize. They were followed by Matt and Ashley, Jeff and Jackie, Jelani and Johnny, Haley and Blair, and Laura and Tyler.
All right, so it came down to Mike and Rochelle, who were extremely lost, and Bergen and Kurt, who took that huge penalty.
Oof. So Mike and Rochelle, you know, the way they edited it, you were thinking that it might have been close or could have been close, but it wasn't even close.
It seems like they did get lost again, I think, because it was really dark by the time they got to the pit stop.
Yeah, and that crate thing took a long time, too. That sun goes down quickly over there in Europe, doesn't it?
If you say so.
All right, well, they checked in at slot number 7, which means Phil had to go find Bergen and Kurt.
Yeah.
Oh, so sad. I really like them to begin the race, but...
They did not end on good terms. Woo! They walked away in separate directions.
A lot of tension there. I think Kurt was like, he gave up.
No, Bergen was saying that Kurt gave up.
Right.
Because he was the one who decided that they were going to take the taxi and take the penalty.
Right. That's sad. I was hoping for a love connection there.
I was hoping they would be good friends, but who knows.
Yeah. All right, so next time, they're going to Monaco.
Oh!
I wonder if they'll be racing at the races.
I don't know. They're getting dressed up, that's for sure.
Oh, they're going to be walking on some ropes, too. Scary. So let us know which pit stop you would have done.
Pit stop.
I'm sorry, which detour you would have done. It's very late right now. I don't think I would have done Stack.
I don't know, because I don't know if I could carry all that beer in Stein. That looked really heavy.
I think I would have dropped it a few times. I'm surprised they didn't make them clean it up.
Yeah, that's what I thought they were going to do.
Well, let us know, and who's your favorite team, and until next time, much love.
Edit.